Hello students, staff and families of Sierra Plumas Joint Unified. My name is Edson Scheid and I'm so excited to be making music for you today. I started to play violin when I was 3 years old and I have degrees from the Mozarteum University in Salzburg, Austria, Yale University and the Juilliard School here in New York City. So since I graduated from the Juilliard School, I've been traveling the world playing with many different ensembles, and I'm making this video for you today here from my apartment in New York City. So I'm going to play a few pieces for solo violin today. And the first one was written by the legendary Italian virtuoso called Niccolò Paganini. He was the most famous violinist of the 19th century and maybe one of the most famous in the history of the violin. He was well known for his personal magnetism and his technical virtuosity. So I'm going to play one of his 24 Caprices for solo violin. This is Caprice number 13, and he has a nickname. The nickname is the Devil's Laughter. Now the reason for this is that there were rumors that Paganini made a pact with the devil in order to play the violin so well. And the beginning of this Caprice sounds like somebody is laughing. So that's the reason for this nickname, the Devil's Laughter by Paganini. So the next piece I'm going to play was written by a German composer called Paul Hindemith. Now the interesting thing about this piece is that I'm not going to play it with the bow. I'm just going to pluck the strings with the right hand. And there is a word for this in Italian. It's the word pizzicato, which means to pluck the strings, just like a guitar. So this is the third movement from Paul Hindemith's Sonata for Solo Violin, Opus 31, number 2. The next piece I'm going to play was composed by a Brazilian composer. So from the same country that I'm from, I'm originally from Brazil in South America. His name is Flauzino Valli, and he composed a set of 26 preludes for solo violin, and I'm going to play the first one called Batuque. Now the word Batuque in Portuguese refers to a typical African Brazilian dance, and the composer specifies that it has to be played in 40 seconds. And I should also say that this composer has a nickname. He is called the Brazilian Paganini. Now, as you will see, his music also has a lot of virtuosity, as did the music by the Italian master that I mentioned before. So this is the first prelude by Brazilian composer Flauzino Valli. The last piece I'm going to play for you today was composed by Flauzino Valli, the Brazilian composer. This is the last of his 26 preludes. The title is Acalanto, which means lullaby. So as you will see, it has a very different character than the first of the preludes. And for this piece, I'm going to use the violin mute, which is this little piece of rubber that we put on top of this piece of wood of the violin, and the sound will change. The sound of the instrument changes when we use the mute, as you will see. So this is the last of the preludes by Brazilian composer Flauzino Valli.